Hello Internet Allies, how are you doing? And Happy New Year to you all. So I thought for my first recorded video of 2021, I've seen a New Year 2021 tag going around. I watched a video from a small YouTuber and somebody actually recognised from TikTok, and the name is Sarah Koruya. If you're watching this, Sarah, I hope I pronounced your name right. But yeah, I think she just gave me a bit of inspiration to make a New Year's tag, and you know, it's something I really wanted to talk about anyway, so here we go! So the tag itself has like 15 questions, so I'll try to get through them as quick as I can. The first one is 3 words to describe 2020, and I think, to put it quite bluntly, the 3 words I'd use to describe 2020, what the f***, basically. Next one is most played song of 2020. Now, I actually don't know what my most played song of 2020 is. I'm probably one of those rare people that don't actually use Spotify unless it's like Christmas. I'm not really too sure, but I want to say there was a song I listened to a lot in 2020 called Lemons by Ashley Tisdale. Life gives you lemons, you just work it out. I feel like it's a great and uplifting and empowering song, and it's kind of just about, like, you know, mental health struggles, you know, pushing yourself too hard, kind of not being so hard on yourself as well. Next up is favourite TV series of 2020. So there was a lot of great new shows in 2020. However, on Netflix in 2020 was the first time I ended up properly watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, I've seen bits of it in previous years, but 2021 was the first year where I actually did properly watch it, and I really enjoyed it. I suppose my favourite show that happened in 2020 was maybe at the start of the year. And I'm going to choose season 2 of Sex Education. Not only is Sex Education a great show, it's got some really funny moments, some really awkward moments. Also, it's a great representation of like multiple sexualities as well. So you've got like gay people, bisexual people in it, pansexual people such as myself, all these kind of different sexualities that, you know, probably do need a lot more representation in the media, and a lot more like diverse representation in the media as well. And I also like that they tackled the issue of sexual harassment with women as well, like in how that can make women feel and stuff like that. And it's nice that they gave women a voice in that show to talk about those things, so I really applaud that show for doing that in such a great way. So the next question is my favourite YouTuber of 2020. Now this has to go to a guy who really started a YouTube channel completely by accident in 2020, and that is Jay from Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. So basically every week since the first lockdown, he's been hosting 2 live quizzes a week, had celebrity guests on there, he's even been awarded an OBE. He even actually visited my hometown in September and did like a live quiz, which was pretty amazing. You know, like, you know, I don't think there's been much chance for him to do that, so it's kind of a bit of an honour that he actually chose to do a live quiz where I live. So that was amazing, and we did have a picture taken with him, which was great. So the best advice I received in 2020 was probably from a business mentor, and that was to be more proactive than reactive. Now I feel like this can apply to many different aspects of life. During the first lockdown, I didn't really know what to do with myself and how to progress my videography business. You know, it was a challenge for a lot of people, like, that first lockdown, and you know, I did become a little bit out of practice with, like, you know, talking to people professionally. So yeah, I do think definitely being more proactive and making things happen is a lot better than sort of being more reactive and waiting for those things to happen. Next up is an achievement I am proud of in 2020. Now, I think my biggest achievement was probably at the start of the year, where I ended up going to New York with my friend Kieran, which was my first holiday I was in complete control over, and first time traveling completely independently, without family, without college, without any sort of supervision like that. And you know, I think overall the trip went really, really well, and I would just love to do more traveling like that in the future, like, and it just gave me a huge amount of confidence. The next question is a bad habit I'm going to break in 2021. Now, the bad habit I want to break in 2021 is thinking negatively about my body and the way I look. I want to basically love and celebrate my body and the way I look. You know, it's something I've always really been quite insecure about as well. So this year, one of my main goals is to feel a lot better about my body and the way I look no matter what. Next one is, did I learn a new skill in 2020? Now, I don't know if I learned a brand new skill, but like, you know, there have been kind of alterations of certain skills. So for example, I started TikTok and I did like a lot more regular uploads on TikTok, and I still do that. So if you want to give me a follow on TikTok, please do. I also sort of got a lot better at doing press-ups as well. I can do a lot more now in one go than I could before 2020. So I feel pretty pleased with myself there. The next one is, what new skill would I like to learn in 2021? Now, 2021, I would love to be able to learn new editing skills. This is something I've been wanting to learn for a very long time now. I just see like a lot of creators, a lot of video makers, a lot of filmmakers, a lot of videographers, and their editing skills like are just so admirable. And you know, there's just so much I really want to learn about the video editing stuff, and you know, doing all these like special effects and everything. I would really love to learn how to do that with my own videos, and you know, just be a bit more creative with them and have a bit more fun with them, because that'd be amazing. So the next question is, what good deed would I like to do in 2021? Now, another one of my main goals for 2021 is to make sure I keep in touch with at least one friend every single day. In the last couple of months of 2020, when things did get a little bit more busy for me, like, you know, I felt like I probably wasn't as in touch with some of my friends as I should have been. So I kind of want to make sure I do keep up that regular contact with my friends. I think it's also just nice to basically check up on my friends and stuff like that, and check up on the people I care about, you know, even if it is just a how are you kind of thing. Next question is, what country did I visit in 2020, and what country would I like to visit in 2021? Now, in 2020, I was really lucky that I was able to go to the USA, going to New York and stuff like that. This is before the global pandemic, like, was classed as a global pandemic. This year, like, I would just love to just basically go anywhere that's not England, you know, even if that is Wales. I just want this like pandemic to just be over so I can do like loads more traveling. I don't know whether this will happen in 2021, but the number one place I would really love to go is Japan. And the reason for this is because so much stuff I love comes from Japan. Also, they have like a Disneyland there. They also have the Super Nintendo World, which is about to open soon as well, so I'd really love to visit that. Next one is, what book did I read in 2020, and what books would I like to read in 2021? Now, in 2020, I actually was able to go through my entire book backlog, so yes! One book in particular that really stands out to me though is Calm by Fern Cotton, because I think that book really taught me a lot of coping strategies for life and not to get as worked up and stressed about things. So for example, is to sort of be more in the moment rather than think too far ahead and think about like, and stress about all the stuff that I need to do. Even though it is good to make plans and stuff like that, I think it's equally important to kind of live more in the moment. A book I want to read in 2021, I believe the YouTuber Dan Howell, he is releasing a mental health book soon this year, and you know, I definitely want to get that. I think I pre-ordered it and I definitely want to get that and read it. The next question is there anything I'm looking forward to in 2021? As a matter of fact, there is actually. So there's two things I can talk about that I'm looking forward to, and they are going to see Frozen in the West End with my sister. So I'm really looking forward to that. That should be in April, you know, providing lockdown restrictions have been lifted. And also, providing lockdown restrictions are lifted by then, I'm also going to be getting a Sonic the Hedgehog tattoo on my right leg in March. And I'm really looking forward to that because Sonic is like my all-time favourite character, and it is Sonic's 30th anniversary this year as well, so I suppose that's another thing I'm looking forward to. Next one is, do I have any New Year's resolutions? Now, other than, you know, feeling more confident about my body and the way I look, and to be better at keeping in touch with my friends, I think the only other thing I want to do, and this kind of goes into the next question as well, what are my goals for 2021? I'd love to apply for like at least one game show. Now, game shows are something I've always been interested in, and I'm really surprised that I haven't actually applied for a game show in previous years. So that is definitely something I would really love to do. Anyway, thanks very much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what your goals for 2021 are. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, keep smiling. Bye bye.